Welcome back to Carolina Connection. We are at the BB&T Ballpark, home of the Charlotte Knights. Now, this park has brought a lot of excitement to Uptown Charlotte. In addition to selling out every home game, they also were the host to the 2014 AAA National Baseball Game.
Megan, no baseball game is complete without a snack. Here, try one of these.
Thanks.
Instead of peanuts or Cracker Jacks, what about a cookie? How do you like it?
I love it.
They're made by Mrs. Haynes Cookies in Clemens, North Carolina, and they've been turning out handmade Moravian cookies since 1960. Let's take a look and see what makes this cookie company so special. Mrs. Haynes Cookies, a North Carolina company that dates back to the 1950s. While the world has gotten industrialized, some may say they're trapped in time. Mrs. Haynes says they just stayed true to what they are, a handmade cookie company.
We got started by helping my mother back in the late 50s when she was making cookies in her home to supplement the farm income. I took the cookie making over to my home at that time in my kitchen and started making the cookies at my home. What started the business was I got pregnant again and had to hire 2 people to do what I was doing and give them full-time work. And that's when we started making the ginger cookies, and that's when the business actually took off.
What really gave our cookies the first boost was going to the Southern Christmas show in Charlotte.
And this company has never looked back. Times have changed at the factory with new faces, but the constant has been the method.
I don't think you can get the same quality in a cookie with a machine. I think you'd get too much flour, and the cookies are not good when they have too much flour in them. So we go for quality, not quantity.
The quality of service never stops. Even if the store is closed, just go behind the factory to the house and pick up your cookies. Quantity is not a problem with this company, where they bake around 115,000 pounds of cookies a year.
That's over 1 million cookies cut out, one by one, using only a cookie cutter. That's a lot of cookies.
It's all done by hand. You've got to put everything in at the time it's supposed to go in and the right amount. And after weighing it out, it has to be dipped out by hand and put into little pans.
It's all a process here at the factory, and rolling the dough out is just part of it.
What I do is look for the white to come through on my board. When I start seeing the white through the dough, then I know I've got it thin enough.
From the baking to the packaging, the made by hand, done by hand motto is strong. The other staple reaffirmed here is family.
The people that I work for act like they really care about who you are. I'm not just a number.
Well, our employees are the best thing about the business. If we didn't have these good employees that have been with us for so many years, we wouldn't be in business. They take great pride in their jobs.
It's meant everything. We were able to educate our 4 kids and hire 2 of them full-time.
I hope that I never have to run this business without my mom and my daddy, because they are the mainstay of the company. I depend on my mom unbelievably at Christmas time. It's important to me because I'm continuing a tradition that my mom and my dad started, and my grandmother actually.
You can sense the passion and pride from Mrs. Haynes Cookie Company. The fact the product is made in America is one thing. The fact it's done by hand is another. Maybe the secret recipe is a family's love and touch.
Well, those cookies really were good. And by the way, my co-host was actually the writer and creator of this segment. Nice work, Nick.
Thank you, Megan. It was fun to go back and do the story. I remember going there as a kid on field trips and to pick up cookies with the family for the holidays. If you'd like more information about Mrs. Haynes Cookies, you can visit their website at haynescookies.com.